We're gonna do your NBC Today Show spot that you were on. That's next. It's great.
The spot?
The spot you were on Today Show on out of New York.
I thought that was
with Matt Lauer. No, that was KTLA.
Matt Lauer?
Yeah.
I haven't seen this.
How's your been, man?
Should I be getting paid for this?
I think you should be getting royalties. AM 870, The Answer. I'm Randy Economy, and we're going into the second half hour of tonight's show. I'm here with Eber Bayona, who is the attorney for Livette Crespo in the case involving the shooting death of her husband, Bellegarde's Mayor Daniel Crespo. We got calls coming in right now, so I want to go ahead and take a call from Glendale. If we can go ahead and get that guy on the air. Robert, are you there? How are you? Welcome to the show. Well, thank you for calling in. What can we do for you? Bayona? Okay. I think that's a fair question. I think it's a great question. Thank you for calling in. I appreciate it. Eber, what's your response?
I didn't really understand this question.
I guess about in regards to influence that he says that you might have some type of influence with the prosecuting attorney. I don't know.
I do.
Well, is that correct, caller? Caller? I guess we lost a caller. Okay, very good.
No, I've never even met this person ever before this or during this investigation. But talking about influence, Randy, in cases, who does have somewhat of an influence, when law enforcement investigates a case, what I've seen in my cases is that many times they have, they can tip the scale a little bit. They can make recommendations to the district attorney's office, just the assistant district attorney who's handling the case. I've had cases where they make an offer, and I'll make a counter offer, and sometimes they'll say that they have to contact the investigating officer first to make sure, because they put a lot of their time and effort into a case. So that I have seen, that sometimes they have a little bit of an influence as to whether a case goes to trial or what kind of offer they make.
How big, if there isn't, I'm just playing, I'm playing prognosticator, or what happens if charges are brought in this case against Livette? What does this do? How does an attorney such as yourself, you're relatively, new up-and-comer attorney here in Los Angeles County, what does that do for a career of someone like yours? If this happens?
If they bring charges?
If they bring charges, do you care? Is that a fair question?
Well, I don't. If I were the prosecutor, I wouldn't file.
Okay.
Based on my experience, I've handled, like I said, I've represented Kitchen Cribs, Pyrus.
And those are gang members here.
Harpies. I've represented Longos in Long Beach. I've tried a number of these cases for Newport Beach, CCB.
Yeah, you're doing one down in Mexico right now, I believe, right? Or something in regards to that, or a case?
Oh, no, I have cases sometimes where I have to go to Mexico. I just came from Arizona yesterday. Was it yesterday? Yes, yesterday I was in Arizona on a new case. Last week I was in Ohio on a drug case. So, God has blessed me with the opportunity to handle a lot of these cases. and, you know, that, and I welcome the experience, and that prepares me to do the best that I can for each one of these clients.
And can I personally say your age?
I am
I know what you are.
over 21.
That's good. And he doesn't look like he shaves that much. Hey, listen, I wanted real quick, we have another clip from NBC News on the Today Show.
Okay.
Okay, this is not Brian Williams. This is Matt Lauer.
Okay.
And you're on this segment too, and we're going to go ahead and have you guys go ahead and roll this so our listeners can see exactly what people across the nation heard after this shooting took place. NBC News out of New York, and coincidentally, right now, before I get your response to that, because I think I mentioned that you were actually part of that segment. I don't believe that you were, so I just want to go ahead and make that clarification. We actually have right now on phone Chantel from New York City, who is on the line right now, who is actually
My hometown.
your hometown. And Chantel's on the phone, and she has some things to say. I believe that she is Daniel Crespo's cousin, who's listening to the show right now. Chantel, welcome to the Randy Economy Show. Hi, Chantel, how are you? Okay. Okay, now wait a minute. You're saying that she wants to be buried next to Daniel? Hold on, Eber, hang on, Chantel. Eber, do you know anything about this?
I'm not going to comment on that.
Okay, he's not going to comment. All right, go on,
That's
Chantel.
not part of the